Hey everybody, Cougar here, back with more adventures in the amazing underwater survival game Subnautica. Yesterday we went and visited the Aurora. We were able to obtain the Seamoth blueprint and the prawn blueprint from there. Today I am ready to build a Seamoth. I spent most of last night just gathering up the materials that we're going to need to build those two things, the mobile vehicle bay, which will then allow us to build the Seamoth. And you see that I've got all the ingredients that we need to do that, so let us proceed. And we've got another, let's get this radio message while we do our crafting.
This is an automated distress signal from lifepod 12. Coordinates attached. Warning, lifepod has sunk beyond safe diving distance. Do not attempt retrieval without submersible support.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, that's great. Well, we've got the submersible support that we would need to investigate that next signal. So that may be something, the first thing that we do with our new Seamoth. So we have what we need to make a mobile vehicle bay. It is under deployables. Yay! Now we have a mobile vehicle bay, and we can build our Seamoth. Now to release the bay, we are going to head over someplace deeper than the Safe Shallows life pod area, because eventually you are going to build a Cyclops off this same mobile vehicle bay, and you want the Cyclops to not end up beached on some shallow ground. So we're over here where it gets a bit deeper. Pull up our inventory, put the mobile vehicle bay in one of our hotbar slots, pull it up, and release it. Alright. Now we can climb aboard. Hello, guys. And use the mobile vehicle bay to build our Seamoth. 1 titanium ingot, 1 power cell, 2 times glass, lubricant, and lead.
Is a fast, safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
Yay, we got a Seamoth! Alright. Now, this
Welcome aboard, Captain.
bad boy opens up the realm of possibilities quite a bit. It allows us to go farther from the life pod. It allows us to go deeper. It provides us with a source of oxygen when we get down deep. All sorts of fun stuff. Plus, it's just a lot of fun to drive around. I mean, it's fun swimming around, but zipping around in this thing is just as good as it gets. See, now we could actually head down into the glowing mushroom caves right now. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, we've got another signal waiting for us. That reminds me, remember we found the Seamoth Depth Module Mark 1 upgrade in the Seamoth Bay on board the Aurora. We can install that right now and increase our maximum dive depth. Here's the upgrade panel. Left click to equip it. And now our crush depth is 300 meters. Alright, there is a new message waiting for us. Right click to turn the headlights on and off. They do run down the battery. You don't want to leave it with the headlights on for too long. We got that new signal that LifePod 12 has sunk to the ocean floor. We will go over and take a look at that right away, but we also want to retrieve this other message from our LifePod as long as we're here. Yay, we have a Seamoth!
This is lifepod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Alright.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Alright, again, we have some clues here that might be able to help us figure out where it is. It tells us that it's approximately a kilometer southwest of the Aurora's stern section. So we can try looking for that at some point. Remember, we also got this LifePod 6 transmission that did not have an exact location, but it gave us these clues. This is giving us coordinates based on LifePod 4's last known location. We don't have the coordinates, or we have not stumbled across LifePod 4 yet either, so we're going to have to find that first. So let's head out to LifePod 12 in our new Seamoth. One thing to point out is that on returning from the Aurora, I switched out of the radiation suit helmet and put the rebreather helmet back on. So we are now equipped to get down to 250 meters and not be losing crazy amounts of oxygen as a result. Just a little debris field. We may already have checked this out, but as long as we're driving right over it, let's have another look. Actually, it looks like there may be some stuff we haven't scanned here. Yeah. Pull up my scanner. Nuclear waste disposal. If you build a nuclear plant
New blueprint acquired.
and have some expended fuel rods that you want to get rid of, that's the safe way to do it. Not seeing anything else here. That's something. Another bioreactor fragment. We already have this. Just get it out of the way so we're not seeing it over and over again. I think that's going to do it for this location. Just check these two boxes over here. Nothing. Alright. Now, making the mobile vehicle bay and Seamoth was made a lot easier by me having the power cells that we picked up on the Aurora. A laser cutter fragment. I'm just going to scan it so I'm not... Oh, there's one of those dart throwing plants over there. I didn't see it on the way down. Gotta watch out for those. I don't actually need this. I don't know why I'm risking my health here to do it. But yeah, these guys spit these darts at you. If you just keep moving, you can avoid the darts. Alright, we're approaching a biome that we have not been to yet. This is a mushroom forest biome. We're going to see some new creatures here, the jelly rays. Mushroom forests are a good place to be looking for lithium. You can find lithium near these forests, usually not right in the forests, but on the borders of the forest. There's something. That looks like a Cyclops hull fragment. It is. Worth scanning.
The biomass in this area is dominated by plant life, picking up faint all-terra vehicle signatures.
Yep, that's the life pod she's talking about. Life pod's right over there. I'll just show you around a little bit in here. So there's some lithium just lying loose on the ground. Again, mushroom forests, a good place to be looking for lithium, and not just here in the forest, but especially on the borders of the forest where you can find cliff faces. You can often find a lot of lithium on the cliff faces. See this cliff face right here? I'll bet you we can find a bunch of lithium here. Well, I'll take the silver since I have 0 right now. Lead. So no lithium on those cliff faces, but just take my word for it. It is worth... This is definitely a worthwhile biome to be exploring in. To just be out of your Seamoth, out of your craft, whatever, and looking around. because you are bound to find some valuable stuff there. A new kind of fish, the spadefish that we just passed back there. They're not rare, but they are filling if you need a snack. Here's a cliff face on the border of the mushroom forest. It's worth looking around to see if there's any lithium hanging around. There's a sandstone. I'm gonna check these sandstones because I need silver. Just take a second. Gold. This is limestone. Copper. Lead. And that is a bone shark. And yes, they're as dangerous as stalkers. Maybe even a bit more so, because they may be faster than stalkers. He gave me quite a bite there. I'm going to actually pop a health pack there because I do not want to get one-shotted by these guys. And we've got... Ooh, look, a ruby. There's a ruby. It's a valuable commodity. These are kush bulbs. Something worth showing you here. You can cut these and eat them. They provide you with 3 food and 10 water. So an excellent source of water out on the road. You find yourself running a bit low on water and happen to be passing by some kush bulbs. It's worth jumping out and eating your fill. Oh, wow, look at the reef backs up there. Isn't that pretty? Alright, getting close. Shocker. There's a new type of fish we haven't seen before. That's a shocker.
Detecting volcanic activity and several unusual electromagnetic signatures in the region. Exercise caution when diving deeper.
Yep. Those electromagnetic signatures are probably coming from these shockers. There's lifepod 12. And a thermal vent. Oh, that bone shark just got cooked. Did you see that? Oh my goodness. He's dead now. Yep. That is the creatures being dead. See that twitching right there? That is what they do when they're dead. They don't just sink to the bottom. Alright, lifepod 12. Data box? No. PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
I'm not really a doctor. I know that's what my ID says, but I never have been. Cheated the medical exams. What does a doctor these days need to know about manually resetting bones? When was the last time a top surgeon actually cut someone open? That's what the robots are for. Doctors these days read diagnoses off of computer readouts. For that, I'm perfectly qualified. But what good is it when I'm not connected to the main network? I'm bleeding. I've got glowing green pustules growing on my hands. I run a self-scan and it tells me I've got skin irritation. The only thing I studied in medical school was how to lie convincingly. What the hell do I know about how to treat an alien disease? I think I'm actually going to die down here.
Well, I think that he did actually die down here. Alright, thermal vent. Just to point out, yes, we are taking a little bit of damage here. Like, every time he grunts, he's losing 1 health point. But it's not the end of the world. You can still get down in there and explore and gather resources. Not explore so much as just grab any resources you see lying around. We have yet another message waiting for us back at our life pod.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But for the time being, just to point out, there wasn't a lot at lifepod 12, but at the same time, lifepod 12 can serve as an important kind of beacon marker type area for stuff that we're going to get into later in the game. Just knowing that lifepod 12 is here will allow you to find some other important locations easier later on. But for now, I think we can, yeah, like this. Here's a wreck. And we are, for a change, actually equipped to do some exploration of this wreck. So let's make that happen. By equipped, of course, I mean we have a high-capacity O2 tank, we have a laser cutter, we have a repair tool, and we have a rebreather helmet. Oh, bone shark wanted to bite us. Missed us. Stasis rifle fragment. That's good. Just checking around for the... There's the entrance right there. Or an entrance. There may be more than one. Water. Never say no to water. We've already scanned the floodlight. We don't need to scan that. That's probably another way in. Open this door up. That was kind of weird. There is a door that requires... So this would have been another way in? No. You can't get in through here. That's a door that requires a laser cutter. I'll warn you ahead of time that this is going to be very bright. You may want to shield your eyes. Alright, we're at half oxygen. Another stasis rifle fragment. I'm going to grab this PDA and then come back. Excellent, we have the stasis rifle.
Integrating new PDA data.
I'm going to come back and finish this in a second. Let me get some more oxygen. Trying to remember how we got in here. Bone shark. We've already scanned the bench, but we have not scanned a plant pot. These are very, very, very useful. Now that we've unlocked these, we can build them in our base and have a constant supply of food. Something I haven't scanned. Power transmitter fragment. And a light stick fragment.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright, back down to where we picked up that PDA because there was a data box there that we did not pick up. Cyclops sonar upgrade.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, we don't need this. Ooh, nutrient block, that's nice. Battery. Another light stick fragment. Now we can build the light stick.
New blueprint acquired.
That is a chair that we already have the blueprint for. Is there anything in this box? Stasis rifle fragment we don't need, because we already have it. I think that's everything in this room. Can't get through up there. Wait a minute, was there something down here? Stasis rifle fragment, and that's probably another stasis rifle fragment in there. Yeah. Alright, we don't need either of those. Let's get some more oxygen. And then there was
30 seconds.
something, another way we wanted to go. Yeah, we wanted to go through that vent. Ooh. I'm gonna bet that the vent here is just another way into this wreck. It's in the next room. Is it in the first? Where was that vent? There. Probably just another way to get into here, but let's check it out anyway. Can't go that way. No, a whole nother room with more stuff to scan. Gotta do this quickly. We don't have a crap load of indoor grow bed. Good to have. Nothing there. I don't think there's anything else here. No, no, no. Alright. Ah, data box. Reinforced dive suit. That's a good find. Stasis rifle fragment we don't need. Alright, let's get out of here. We need to find that little vent we came in through. And then pray that we don't get lost getting out of here because we do not have a lot of oxygen. Ooh, did my little scanner icon flash there? No. Alright. Alright.
30 seconds.
Yeah. So that was a fruitful wreck exploration. We got the reinforced dive suit. We got a Cyclops module that we can't use yet. Looks like there may be some more stuff outside here that may be worth looking at. Yeah, let me do a quick swim around the outside here. I think there's going to be stuff for us to scan. Certainly another power transmitter fragment. Oh, I guess we didn't need that. Oh, a scanner room fragment. That's good to have. We have these benches. We don't need that other part of the light stick. There's nothing in there. Exterior grow bed. Super duper valuable. Now,
New blueprint acquired.
it is worth bringing Kush bulb sample back with us. Let me eat these and then pick up another one to bring back with us, or two even, to bring back with us, and then we can build an exterior grow bed and grow our own Kush bulbs. An excellent source of water without having to constantly make your own. Nothing in there. Just quickly check around our... That may be a... There are more fragments here. That's not a fragment, but there was a scanner room fragment back here.
New blueprint acquired.
All right. We've got the scanner room blueprint. Don't need that. Another data box.
New blueprint acquired.
A lightweight high capacity tank. Very useful.
30 seconds.
Yep. A lightweight high capacity to... Oop, I just saw a ruby. Excellent. Those are valuable, and because they're not that common, you definitely want to pick up any rubies you see lying around. Usually you only find those much deeper. Just look at our Seamoth health is at 48%. Let's just get a little distance from this wreck and we'll stop and get a little distance from these bone sharks. And we'll stop and give it a quick fix using our repair tool. Touch up. Okay, so remember I was saying that the lifepod 12 is good to have. I mean, there's some good stuff there, but really the beacon is the most valuable part of it. I don't even see the beacon right now. I must be looking right at it and not seeing it. Where is it? It is activated. Just turn it off and turn it back on again. Oh, there it is. So we are 200 meters west of lifepod 12 here at this wreck. 200 meters west of lifepod 12. So that's what I mean by it being a good kind of a reference point for finding other stuff. There's other stuff around here that we can also mark by using the lifepod 12 beacon as a reference. Alright. Well, that has been a day, and it was a... Ooh, look at this over here. We don't know what this is yet. It is definitely not man-made. It is alien-made, and we do not know its purpose at this point. We may discover what its purpose is sometime in the future. Just check this out. So the lightweight, high-capacity fuel tank will allow us to swim a little bit faster once we craft it and swap out the high-capacity tank. But for today's adventures, I think that's probably going to do it. Oop, there's something down there. That may be a Cyclops piece. Yep, bridge fragment. And this is where the game really starts. A moon pool fragment. Now that we have the Seamoth, this is when stuff really starts to get interesting. As far as just being able to cruise around and find stuff like valuable fragments, valuable materials, reach those wrecks, park the Seamoth right outside the wreck to give you a quick replenishment of oxygen and make exploring the wrecks actually feasible. So we've headed over toward lifepod 12 signal. We got the lifepod 12 signal. We headed over there. We saw the mushroom forest. We saw that you can find valuable materials in the mushroom forest. We found a wreck 200 meters west of lifepod 12. Explored that wreck and picked up a bunch of valuable fragments and blueprints, including the reinforced dive suit, Cyclops upgrade, and the lightweight high-capacity tank. Our inventory is full. I wonder if there's anything worth dropping for that copper. Drop a piece of titanium and pick up that copper. And this is another debris field, obviously. We'll just check it out quickly as long as we're here. See if there's anything worth scanning. We've scanned everything that I see already. Nothing new here for us. But always worth having a thorough check. There's a little cargo box right there. I can't see if there's anything in it, and we're not getting an indicator that there's anything to be scanned in there, so we'll just keep moving. Alright. That's a debris field. Okay, so again, I keep getting interrupted by interesting stuff as I try to recap and wrap this up. But we built our Seamoth. Opens up whole new realms of possibilities. Used the Seamoth to reach lifepod 12. Found a wreck 200 meters west of lifepod 12. Found a bunch of debris fields and a bunch of good stuff to scan and pick up. And I think that's going to do it. So thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying these, and I will continue to have adventures here in the amazing underwater survival game Subnautica.